Hi, I'm going to discuss about this smart door lock from Amazon. There are bad reviews and good reviews about this door lock. If you have read those comments, then you probably would have double thoughts about buying or not this door lock. Here I am going to tackle those bad reviews and further discuss the good reviews.
You may subscribe first to this channel before you proceed watching this video and click that notification bell. When I bought this Coolous F11s smart door lock from Amazon in 2021, my first considerations were the price and the look. I bought this at a little over 5,000 pesos including shipment cost. The sleek rectangular look of the smart door lock attracted me. Of course, the technical specs and the features are important, but I just settled at the minimum functionalities like how to unlock or lock. I want a smart lock with fingerprint scanning, passcode, physical key, and of course, wireless opening. Here are the specs of this Coolous F11s smart lock. It's a smart level lock type. It can be unlocked by fingerprint scanning, entering passcodes, using your phone to wirelessly unlock, and in case battery has run out, you can use a physical key. Plus a bonus, you can use voice assistants like Google and Alexa to open the door lock. Controlling the door lock is via the Smart Life app of Tuya, which connects to the device via your phone's Bluetooth. This is powered by 4 AA battery which would last up to a year according to Coolous. In case the battery has run out of power, you can connect the door lock to your power bank via the micro USB port at the top of the door lock beside the keyhole. You can also set an alarm under automation in case battery is going low. I'll choose here the scenario. I'll choose the remaining battery so that I would be reminded. So you can see above this, there says the less than sign, the equal sign, and the greater than sign. So let's choose lesser than. Then we'll move the cursor. Let's say so that I'll be warned 15. Okay. Then you press next. If the raise door remaining is less than 15, then execute. Add you should add condition. Send device. Choose the smart. Send notification. So send notification reminders so that I will be reminded. Message center. Next. Then the name of the is low battery warning. Okay, so that's my setting. Okay. This door lock is sturdy and made of stainless steel, and it weighs more than 2.4 kilograms. Both interior and exterior units are identical in size and shape, rectangular and at 7.5 inches in height and a width of about 3 inches. It fits on doors with thickness between 1.5 to 2.7 inches. I put the smart door lock on the door leading to the terrace and to my proposed master's bedroom. So naturally this is from the inside of the house, because if you open this, there's a terrace. Okay, and my proposed master's bedroom. So if I lock this one, after 5 minutes it will automatically lock because I program it. Now, here are some of the bad reviews I read on Amazon which I tried solving or proving if it's true or not. First, a buyer said when he installed it, the inside handle hit the door jamb because it was positioned outward of the door. This may be avoided if the buyer changed the position of the handle as shown in the demo video available on YouTube. The manual recommends watching this video first before installing the door lock. Also, one buyer said the door lock won't fit in doors that are using deadbolts because the Coolous is 7.5 inches in height, while the deadbolt's hole standard distance is 6 inches from the center of the main lock. That's why it is important to check the dimension of any product we are buying online if it fits to the space where we intend to install it. One buyer said it never locked and it always stayed unlocked. Well, there's automatic lock switch on the app which we should turn on. This will let the door locks within a specified time after you open the door. Okay, so it's locked already. There's a sign here, tap and hold to unlock. So it means it was already locked after 5 minutes because I set this door lock to automatically lock after 5 minutes. You can set that here, automatic lock switch. You turn on that, then you select the time, delete time set, for example. You can choose how many minutes, seconds, or what. So I choose minute.
Operation succeeded.
Others said they were locked from the outside and the door stuck. The door was digitally unlocked but the internal mechanism stuck. I can confirm this because one time I experienced that the door cannot be opened though the lock says it's already unlocked.
Lock has been opened. Lock closed.
I decided to open the device to fix it and found out that the mechanism has stuck. This has a plastic internal mechanism which I doubted if it could last longer or performs consistently.
Lock closed.
I also shared my experience in the comment section that it has poor Bluetooth. You have to stay close to the door lock so that your phone gets connected to it. This is on the FAQ of the Smart Life app. And it says here that the maximum distance for Bluetooth connection from the door lock to your phone is about 10 meters, but it's advisable that you stay within 3 meters. That's impossible, so you're moving. And this is on the door lock is located at my second floor, so there's no way I could stay at 3 meters all the time. Other complaints are also related to the mechanism and damaged panel of the door lock. It's either malfunctioning or has stopped working after a while. I also experienced it when the lever doesn't completely open and somewhat stuck at a certain angle of the lever. So I loosened few screws on the unit and it works. I also put oil on the latch to lubricate the mechanism. On the positive comments, a buyer said the biometric setup was very fast and operation is quick. This is true. Storing fingerprint is easy and is done 360-degree scanning for faster identification. However, there are buyers who had difficulty in the fingerprint scanning. On my part, the fingerprint reader on the door lock is fast in recognizing my prints. Others find this door lock easy to use. Yes, I find it also easy to use. All you have to do is scan your fingerprint or enter the passcode and turn the lever to open the door. Some find this as made of high quality materials. Yes, the metal parts of the product is made of stainless steel.
In just a few weeks of using this smart door lock, I've noticed some inconsistencies of its operation.
There were times the door is not locked despite it was already programmed to close after a set time. Now the problem is, it's indicated on the app that the door is somewhat locked, but actually it's open. Okay, so let's see, because I'm setting it that it will automatically lock after 5 minutes. So the indicator here shows that the door is locked already. So this is the door. I'm going to unlock. It's unlocked. Okay, so something is wrong with the app. So the problem here is you don't know if the door is locked from the outside. So I'm from the outside because I'm on the terrace which is accessible. So this is very inconsistent. So what I did a while ago, I tried to unlock the door using the wireless Bluetooth connection. I'll tap and hold to unlock.
Lock has been opened.
So did you hear that? Lock has been
Lock
open
closed.
and now it's again closed. So let's try to check. It's already closed. So it's closed. So the operation of the door lock is inconsistent. There's a lot of inconsistency here, so I cannot explain. So it's faulty. So let's try to open.
Lock has been opened.
Then we will lock.
Lock closed.
So it's closed. Okay, so it works now.
Lock has been opened.
There were times the low battery warning is triggered despite the lock still has 100% battery. I don't know if or what condition triggered this alarm. Also, there are functions that failed to trigger because of the Bluetooth issues. However, I have addressed this and I'll discuss this later. Amazon has this rating system to measure customer satisfaction of a door lock item sold in their platform. First, the touchscreen. It is responsive. If the screen is off, just swipe on it and the display will light up. The numbers on the acrylic panel will light up, making the display clearer. There was no moment that I had to repeat pressing the keys when inputting the passcodes. By the way, you can add more than 100 passcodes on this door lock. There are basically two categories of passcodes, online and offline. Offline passcodes are entered physically to the panel of the door lock, while online code is used for remote unlocking. And you can assign one-time password for guests which can only be used once before it expires. This is good for visitors whom you are giving access to your home if you are still out. There's also periodic password which can be used several times on a specified date and time. Time-limited password can be used on a specified date and time. This is good for condominiums and Airbnb room rentals, but it must be used at least once after its activation. Finally, there's also clearing code which can clear a password or all passwords. This can only be used once. You can also use the anti-pip password to hide your passcodes by entering random digits before and after your actual codes.
Lock has been opened.
The keys on the touchscreen illuminate and are vivid during nighttime. And my verdict for the touchscreen is 4 stars since others had bad experience. Next rating, easy to install. Although some had difficulty in installing these on doors, mine was a breeze. I read the manual and watched the demo video on YouTube, which again, as I've said, the manufacturer is recommending. I'm giving this 3 stars because it is not a standard setup, considering placing it on doors with a pre-installed deadbolt is impossible. And also you have to drill a small hole to insert the cable connector. Next, lock feature. The features of this lock include how it operates. You can unlock the door in 4+1 ways. The voice control is secured since it requires an online password. However, you can't physically or manually lock the door. While this door lock is connected to an app, but its Bluetooth is unstable. I did not change position. In fact, I'm just sitting near to the door. The door is here. It's about few meters from me. I think it's about only more than a meter from where I seated. You see the sign there? The Bluetooth is off. If I open, that's the time. The the Bluetooth will reconnect. So it's not on all the time as long as it's in its range. So there's a problem here. When you set the door lock, the programs are stored in the app, not on the lock. So when the door lock is disconnected from the phone because of poor Bluetooth connection, then it cannot perform that program action. Feel to trigger. The solution is to connect the Coolous door lock to a Bluetooth gateway. Coolous has its own brand of the gateway that works for all of its door locks. However, there are other generic Tuya Bluetooth mesh gateway that are cheaper and available in China that works with Smart Life app and Coolous door locks. Coolous failed to state in their manual that we need to connect the door lock to a gateway so that we can control it anywhere and solve that Bluetooth issue. So, after installing the Bluetooth gateway, automations have already been performed since the door lock has already a stable connection. Through the gateway, remote unlocking and voice unlocking are supposedly possible using the app and voice assistants. And on the log, you can also see here that the Google Assistant has been successfully authorized, giving our my voice control over the devices that support Google Assistant, but it's not working. However, due to unknown error, I could not complete the link between Smart Life app and the Google Home. Hence, I was not able to try the voice unlocking feature. And I also have no Alexa device. I have already added the Smart Life app to the Google Home. And if you check here, the smart door lock is not found. So if I'll say to Google, open terrace door.
Sorry, it looks like that device hasn't been set up yet. You can do that in Assistant settings.
I already set up the device. With regard to automation, you can program various scenes according to your needs. This is all done on the app. Since the smart function of the lock is not satisfactory, I'm giving 3 stars on the lock feature. Next, fingerprint reader. While others have experienced difficulty in scanning their fingers, mine is just fine. It's just a matter of properly placing your fingers on the scanner.
Please enter again. Please enter again. Adding succeeded.
The fingerprint management of the smart lock allows you to store more than 200 fingerprints while connecting to the Smart Life app. I encoded the thumb and index fingers on my left and right hands. Storing fingerprints is done right on the door lock while using the app. Since there are complaints, I'm giving it 4 stars. Next, value for money. Well, as I've said, price is my major consideration when buying this item from Amazon. Smart door locks are generally pricey, but I find this item a good find. It's within my budget, less than $100 and full of features. So personally, this is worth for the money and I give this 4 stars. Last rating category, easy to use. Yes. However, I haven't tried the remote unlocking using the online passcodes because it can only be used during the voice unlocking. It says here, I haven't found any device.
Lock has been opened.
Since sometimes the operation of this door lock is somewhat erratic, then I'm giving this 3 stars for easy to use criterion. All the unlocking attempts on the door lock are logged into the unlocking record so you can trace who entered through the door. But there's no provision for a speaker to sound off if ever the alarm is triggered.
I am not recommending this door lock considering the inconsistencies of its operation and the tendency of its internal mechanism to be stuck. It will be alright, this will be installed in your homes if you are skilled or has the ability to troubleshoot devices. If you have the budget, go for the better brands. Please support this channel by subscribing and click that notification bell. Salamat, ako si Jun Tariman, High Tech Life.